I'm going to try to recreate this Lainey Wilson eye look, or general whole makeup look, but specifically the eye look from her Whirlwind cover. So let's go. Okay, I'm using my back camera. This is super scary for me because I can't see myself. So I'm kind of gonna like rush through like the face stuff, and I'll do the eyes last. I just always like doing my eyes last, so you know. For primer, I'm using the Milk Hydro Grip. This is my favorite stuff in the whole wide world. It is so sticky and so tacky. I'm almost out. I need to get more. Then in that photo, she's giving kind of like a warm honey golden glow. So I'm gonna use my Chanel, it's like a face illuminizer. There's really nothing special about this. I just own it and I feel stupid for not using it. So I'm just gonna use that to give me a nice pretty glowy base and like press it into my skin. I'm gonna take my Hourglass concealer. I always like to put concealer on underneath of my eyes first, just because it just, I don't know, I just feel like it covers up the best. And I've always done this. Like I've always done like 2 layers of a concealer under my eyes, just because I want to look awake and refreshed. And after that, I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Foundation. This stuff is good. I bought it. It feels like you're wearing nothing. I got this because it was viral on TikTok for a while. No reason in particular I chose that foundation. It's just one of the closer foundations that is to my shade. So I'm gonna go in with the Sun Melt bronzer. This is the medium bronze. I really love this stuff. I also love the Huda Tantour. I cannot find it. That one's my favorite. This is my second favorite. I haven't had it for that long, but you can see I use it. So I'm gonna go back in with my Hourglass concealer, and I'm just gonna, like I said, I do 2 coats or 2 layers of concealer, and I'm just gonna like lightly go in with that just to really brighten. This is like to give that final brightness look. After that, I'm gonna go in with my Huda Beauty Pound Cake Easy Bake, and then a little puff that I got from Amazon. And then I use it to kind of like soften out these lines too, like blend them out, baby, blend them out. Now that is done, I'm going to take my Haus Labs Bio Radiant Gel highlighting powder, and I'm going to use that to kind of like really bring warmth to my face to go on top of that Sun Melt bronzer I put on by Say. And I'm kind of just dabbing a smaller blush brush and kind of just getting that a little bit everywhere. It is a highlighter, so it's going to give you like a radiant glow all over. This is one of my favorite things to use. I literally love it. And then I'm actually going to put some on my nose just because I've been loving that like look lately. Just a little bit, not too crazy. But do you see how much warmth that already brought to my face? I love it. As far as my blush goes, I'm going to use old trusty rusty NARS. This is Behave, and I think this is like, it's not too bronzy orange, but it's just enough to give a little bit of color to my face. Oop, I lost the lid to this. This is horrible. Okay, so now we're going to get into the eyes. I'm going to be using the Makeup Forever Aqua Resist color pencil. This is black, and it is a waterproof full impact glide liner, and it's 24-hour wear. So I'm going to use this to tight line around my eyes, everything. So bear with me. I'm just going to go ahead and apologize for any of the cringiest faces I make while doing this. It's not even going on. I'm gonna bring that all the way in, which is something I never ever do. So this makes me want to cry. And they even go around the little corner right here. Whoo! And then I'm going to take it and go tight line my top lash line too. This is not, I'm not loving this. Makeup Forever, what in the heck? Okay, I have one eye tight lined, and I'm going to do the other. This is really a sucky eye pencil. I hate it. I would not suggest buying this. It's been incredibly hard to work with, but it's the only one I got. So now I'm going to take my Man-Eater palette that this other eye is done, and I'm going to grab the darker shade. I'm going to kind of blend out the tight lining and like drag it down just a tiny bit. So I'm gonna grab Cat Call, and I want you guys to see me. I'm not using my back camera. I'm just gonna kind of like lightly rub this and blend it down. This is the craziest look I've ever done on myself. Like, I don't do like dark looks like this. Too crazy heavy on the top, so I just kind of lined a little bit and just like buffed it out with this. So now we're gonna move on to that golden-y color. It's like a bronzy gold. I'm gonna use this Tarte Gilded palette. It was a 3-pack palette, and this one has like the prettiest coppers and golds in it. So I'm going to use, I think I'm going to try to use this one and maybe try to mix it a little bit with this. I don't know what the shades are. 24 karat gold and then bronze beauty. First what I'm going to do, I'm going to grab this like plain shade and I'm going to take a brush and I'm just going to use this kind of as like a transition, like first layer down shade. I'm going to take one of my more flat brushes. I think this is an hourglass brush, and I'm going to grab the 24 karat, or what is it? Opulent? It might be opulent. Okay, so it's actually not that bad. I ended up taking my finger and like kind of mixing the two colors and like pressing that, and that's going way better. Normally when I use like shimmers or anything kind of shimmery or gold, it worked way better when I use my finger. I can't use brushes. The brushes like make it flake everywhere. And then I'm going to take that same brush that I used with that really light shade to kind of like dust it around my crease to kind of make it super blendable and no like harsh lines. Now that I feel like the eyeshadow and everything is done, I'm going to do my lashes next, and I'm gonna hope I don't have to put any falsies on. It doesn't look like she has like any like huge falsies on, so we're gonna try to work with my natural lashes. I'm gonna use the Opening Act lash primer from Tarte just as a small little coat on my lashes, and then I'm gonna use a new mascara. I've used it a few times and I actually did not like it at first, but I changed my mind. It is very good at separating your lashes and making them like just getting all of your lashes. It's a metal comb. It's by Olivia Blair, and it actually does a really good job at separating all of your lashes, like the best I've seen actually. And then lastly, I'm going to go in with my Tower 28 to really add some more volume to that, and this combo has been working great for me. So I just had the best idea is taking this highlighting bronzer and like finishing off the lid, and this, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. That was kind of stupid on my part. I love it. Finished my lips and my eyebrows off camera. I did have this hat that kind of is similar. The sun is not setting on my face right now, but I mean, I think for somebody who doesn't do a lot of dark eye looks, tight lining, I did a pretty good job. Like I said, not a honey golden glow sunset, but we tried.